Subscribe and click on the bell icon to never miss a video on India Food Network.
Hi everyone, welcome to Kissan Tiffin Timetable. Now the question on what to make for your child's tiffin still persists. I'm Rashmi, and along with your favorite chefs, we've come up with 200 recipes for 200 school days. Today we're going to make baked macaroni. Now this is a classic mac and cheese recipe, but we're going to give it a bit of a twist. So let's see how we can make har din naya tiffin, har din empty tiffin. So let's get started with our baked macaroni. I'm going to take about 1 tablespoon of oil, and to this I'm going to add the mixed herbs and pepper. I'm going to add some tomatoes which I've pureed. I've taken 2 medium-sized tomatoes and I'm going to add it to the mix. And I also have 2 carrots which I have pureed. I'm adding it to this and I'm going to saute this really well. And now I'm going to add some vegetables. I've got some sweet corn, about a 1/4 cup should work well. And a 1/4 cup of cut French beans. Now this is sauteing really well, and at this point I'm going to add the Kissan Tomato Ketchup. Now this is good because it's going to give the dish a nice flavor and consistency. It blends well and it allows, when I make this a muffin, it's going to let it just bind really well. So we give it a nice turn. It's getting this nice flavor and color. The good thing about adding the macaroni at this point is, even if there's too much of water in the dish, it's going to soak up and get a nice consistency. I have about a 1/4 cup of cheese. So there's very little cheese that's actually going into this classic dish. And I'm going to let this cook for some time. So the macaroni is ready now. I'm going to add a little salt. I have my muffin tin. It's greased and I'm going to add the macaroni to this. So I have the muffin tray now stuffed with the macaroni, and I'm going to add a little bit of cheese, just a tad bit, and it's all set to get baked for about 10 minutes. And I have my OTG, which is heated at about 175 degrees Celsius. Our muffins must be ready. So let's get it out of the OTG. Now it's really smelling very nice, and I'm going to let it cool for about 5 minutes before I put it into the tiffin. I've let the baked macaroni cool for about 5 minutes and I'm ready to put it into the tiffin. You just have to scoop it out a little gently and in it goes. Now I'm going to add some fruit. We've got some pomegranate today, along with some raisins. I hope you like this recipe. Do subscribe to India Food Network for more recipes like this, and share this with your family and friends. I'll be back with another new recipe because we're all out to make har din naya tiffin, har din empty tiffin.
This show is backed and powered by Kissan.